your wrongs in life. Lover or hater, they still in her palm. Bomb walks in like a grenade in heels, shakes the room the way thunder feels. No apologies, no dainty disguise. She's a wrecking ball in a suit of lies. Boom goes bomb, she gives zero fucks. Takes your rules and leaves them in the dust. Creators obsessed, yeah, they can't debate. They hate her, they crave her, she seals their fate. She's the gasoline on your wildfire dream, a sharp-tongued queen in a ripped-up scene. They try to pin her down, but she slips away. Bombs a badass, paving her away. Boom goes bomb, she gives zero fucks. Takes your rules and leaves them in the dust. Creators obsessed, yeah, they can't debate. They hate her, they crave her, she seals their fate. She's the static in your quiet night, the spark that sets your wrongs alight. Lover or hater, still in a palm. No one escapes the blast of bomb. Boom goes bomb, she gives zero fucks. Takes your rules and leaves them in the dust. Creators obsessed, yeah, they can't debate. They hate her, they crave her, she seals their fate. She's the gasoline on your wildfire dream, a sharp-tongued queen in a ripped-up scene. They try to pin her down, but she slips away. Bombs a badass, paving her away. Boom goes bomb, she gives zero fucks. Takes your rules and leaves them in the dust. Creators obsessed, yeah, they can't debate. They hate her, they crave her, she seals their fate. She seals the fight. She seals the fight. She's the static in your quiet night, the spark that sets your wrongs alight. Love her or hate her, you're still in her palm. No one escapes the blast of bomb.
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna have to go. I'm probably not gonna be here this long. I need to go take care of something. But hey, y'all, what's up? Hey, y'all, what's going on? I'm not gonna be here this long for that. But I just saw something that I'm gonna say something about because it's fucking crazy. Oh, and by the way, it's fuck Amber forever. Okay. Okay, that's just the general consensus around here. Y'all doing okay? How's everybody? Hey, Miss Tornado, thank you. Let me get some glasses. I don't know what to do with them. Boom goes bomb, she gives zero fucks. Nobody does. That's her problem, right? But she's gonna get exactly what she's asking for from me. I promise you that. Once I get moved, she is. Probably gonna move on to Rumble tonight. But anyway. So I turned on YouTube for a minute, right? And I'm painting, and I've been packing some. And then I stopped doing that and I started painting. You know, I'm going back and forth, just whatever. Check this out. So I came across this video, from some lady, and she was talking about Sebastain Rogers. Now I'm going to say this. You know, we have all sat back collectively and watched all these creators turn that child missing into a complete shit show. Every case they touch turns into a fucking shit show. Okay? That is my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it, and I'm going to say it. The misinformation from those motherfuckers is unfucking real, okay? And that goes for every single fucking one of them. Every one of them. Sorry. They've made thousands and thousands of dollars off this kid's back. Okay? They're not even really true crime channels. They're fucking drama channels talking about crime, okay? That's all they are. That's all they are. At this point, they're all fucking toxic as fuck, all right? But I came across this, and so I went to Twitter to read it myself, right? Because this shit has just blew my mind, okay? Yes, y'all are all bots. Please, bot it up, okay? So we're going to read it, because it's just, at night media, you're fucking stupid as fuck, too. Like, do y'all all just go out into one pasture and fuck goats? Is that what y'all do? That's what I feel like you do. So let's read it. A night pursues overseas lead in the disappearance of Sebastain Wayne Drake Rogers, owner about 2023-2025 confidential technology channels monitoring Sebastian's biometric and facial identifiers triggered an alert. This ping initiated a rapid escalation protocol. Since then, At Night has remained in constant contact with authorities overseas, engaged with the U.S. Embassy in the relevant region, and liaised with the International Center for Missing and Exploiting Children and the United Nations Human Trafficking Desk under the Palomero Protocol. Preliminary information indicates that an individual resembling Sebastian's description may have been detained and unrest abroad. I'm going to stop it right there. The fuck it did. The fuck it did. That is just blatant lies. Unrest overseas abroad. That's a lie. Prove it. Fucking prove it. And the thing about it, and the only reason I'm even bringing this up or even talking about it is because people fucking believe this shit. Amazing how you're everywhere, but I mean, you can't leave Pennsylvania due to parole? Like, don't you get yelled at by your parole officer, little man Tate? So I highly doubt Sebastain has a passport to get him out of the country. Okay, well, they're trying to say that he was trafficked. Now he's out of the country. There are people out here that fucking believe this. This made my head hurt, and it made my brain short out. That is the most ridiculous shit I just can't. I just can't. So, I mean, for fuck's sake. But people really do believe this shit. I understand who they are. Fucking craziness. You know how I know they believe it? Because I read the comments underneath the video. And they all believe it hook, line, and sinker. Okay? Let me finish. Sebastian's case is the highest profile missing child case in the United States. No, it's not. Whenever a credible lead surfaces, we act decisively and transparently. This lead is not confirmed, but it is until debunked. We owe it to Sebastian, his family, and the public to pursue it. Says Cynthia Lee, One World's global ownership liaison. We are coordinating with our appropriate U.S. and international channels while respecting jurisdiction. We ask the media and public to be patient, to avoid speculation, and to keep focused on locating Sebastian. Becca, who are you talking about? I don't understand, like, I don't understand any of this shit, man. I don't, like, why would you believe anything like that? I mean, like, why, first of all, why would you even put something out there like that? Like, what the fuck is happening here? This is just gross as fuck. I'm sorry. I just had to say something. Oh, she's acting like a bot? Oh, okay. I got it. I'm serious, though. The disrespect given to this child is unfucking real to me. Including by his own parents, okay? You want to keep it a buck? Let's keep it all the way a buck. Like, I'll never understand it. I don't know what people just don't have any, I don't understand. I don't understand channels doing conspiracy theories about a kid. I don't understand channels. And this didn't go just for Sebastian. It goes for all of them. All right? Like, what is this? Oh my God, whatever that is good as hell. You know why you speculate and put misinformation out there and do conspiracy theories and get the public worked up and get to the point to where you intercede with investigations, and y'all have ruined investigations more than once. I mean, when the own fucking TBI has to come out and say, stay the fuck out of this case. You're not doing anything but hurting it. Stay the fuck out of the case. I wish they'd lock half of them up. I really do. For interference in the case. I swear to God. I really wish to God they would. I bet they'd stop doing it then, wouldn't they? Any case they touch is a circus. I've literally watched them make thousands and thousands and thousands off this kid's back, including his own dad, who has gone on social media and showed his complete and entire ass more than once, okay, for internet fame. I just won't do it. I refuse to do it. I could do it. I could do it. I could do it better than all of you and have everybody believing they are all kinds of crazy shit. And you know what's fucked up? You know who that hurts? It hurts the child. You know, the ones that y'all say you're advocates for. You know, that the children. Just blatant lies. Blatant fucking lies. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. And sometimes things that just rub me the wrong way. Normally, I don't say crap. To each his own, do whatever you want to do, whatever. But that shit right there is just so left field that I actually had to say something underneath the video. Said, yeah, no, I don't believe that shit for a minute. And I don't. I don't. And anybody that does is a fool. The last person that child was seen with was his mother. The last person that saw Sebastain alive was his mom. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in people misleading the public to make a buck off a missing child's back. If that was the case, I'd do it myself. Y'all should have left these motherfuckers alone when they started talking about truth serum. I don't believe anything about them. I don't believe any fucking thing about them. But what I'm going to tell you now is that none of y'all are respectful to this child or whether he's dead or alive. None of y'all tell the truth about any of it. And that's just how I feel about it. I'm sorry, I do. And I do. I fucking do. It's fucking gross. I didn't say they did. I don't think you heard me say that. That's not what I said at all. Hold on a minute, y'all. Okay. I don't like Seth Rogers. I think he's gross. I think he's gross. So I'm not over here checking up for Seth Rogers. I'm not over here checking up for the Proudfoots either. Know that. I'm not going to. This is about this little post right here. They're full of shit. Unrest abroad blew my mind. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in them. And I do want to know, what is that not true? That's not a true statement? That the last time he was seen was with his mom, right? That's not I didn't mislead anybody. That's the truth. I also didn't say she did anything to her child. At this point, nobody knows where he is. Nobody. Nobody. But putting things like this out here and people believing this shit is crazy to me. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't. You know, at the end of the day, I have what I believe, and I always stick to what I believe. Like, I don't care what other people believe. I don't. But you know what else I don't care about? All these crazy ass stories and these theories and all these things that's happened in this case is crazy to me. I don't understand it. And I don't understand how anybody can justify that shit. I don't. I don't. To put something out here like this is just crazy. I don't know. It flew all over me. I'm sorry. It just did. I can't help it. You know? Hey, honey. I don't think he's coming back. I don't think they're going to find. They may find him eventually, but they're not going to find him alive, and that is my opinion. Period. That's why I don't talk on it. I don't rebranded and moved to Texas. Okay. Well, all right. Rebranded from what? They're horrible people. They have put so much crap out here, it's unreal. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I thought Summer Wells' case was bad. They're still talking about that case. And again, not one of those creators can tell me where Summer Wells is. Or where she, I mean, like, you see what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't look like anybody did much of anything but do a lot of fucking bullshit talking. What they did was harm. They did more harm than they have helped. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. There are creators out here that genuinely give a fuck. They don't put a lot of mass confusion out here. And then there are those that do. And feed on subscribers and people's emotions. Because anytime you're talking about a missing child, people are going to be emotional. It's an emotional thing. And they play on it. Why are you taking this personal, first and foremost? Did I say you? I'm speaking in general. I understand your dislike for Seth Rogers, but nobody's over here taking up for Seth Rogers. If it doesn't apply to you, then it doesn't apply to you. Okay. I'm just saying if it doesn't apply to you, then it don't. But you can't sit there and tell me that there's not creators out here that have caused mass confusion and played on people's emotions. Because they have. Repeatedly. Day in and day out for months. And they're no closer to finding Sebastain than they were from day one. You know what I mean? Right. And still are. That's right. So I guess this is to make sure that they stay in the public eye, right? And nobody forgets about them. And like I just don't get it. I don't understand why anybody's going to listen to these people. I don't. They're just not credible people. They sure do. Well, I don't even think they're crazy. I just think that they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly how to get a response. And that's what they want, right? A response. A response from an emotional thing. I mean, come on. Unrest abroad. I can't with it. Like they should really. Isn't this the same group that's like with Dog the Bounty Hunter? You know who that is? Aren't these the same people that like did that whole thing, that injunction thingy, the RICO thing? That ended well for him, didn't it? Hey, Nays, how are you? They were all over and were supposed to taken. Who was taken to Mexico? Listen, you know what I do? I listen to what law enforcement says. That's what I do. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Now they are appealing what? Did they not file that case without any exhibits of anything? They lost that fair and square. They didn't do their due diligence. I'm sorry, honey. Oh, he was taken to Mexico? Okay, sure, Jan. Yeah, that lawsuit was a little ridiculous, honestly. And that was also a shit show. Okay, so I mean, appealing it. It was frivolous. It was absolutely frivolous. You know why it was frivolous? Because they both did the same thing to each other. It's a tit for tat thing, honestly. Also, once taken to Alaska. So he's been to Alaska and Mexico. Now he's somewhere abroad. They have been granted the RICO appeal. Oh, really? Is that right? And an attorney claimed a death in the family, and that's why they didn't have any exhibits. That's just a blatant lie. And Canada too. And an Indian reservation. That's amazing. That's crazy. And these are Seth Rogers' friends, right? Or whatever they are. Advocates, right? Hang on. Oh, I see. Oh, that's why they were late on the filing because of the death of the family. Oh, okay. So it's all going to be heard again, I guess? Yes, Seth signed a new 2-year contract with that night. A 2-year contract? What do you, what? Oh my God, what? Did he have to pay him? I don't understand. Why would he want any of those people advocating for his child? Okay. I was just curious. I mean, are they on YouTube? I mean, do they make money from it, I guess? Yeah, I agree, Sassy. I'm sorry, I do agree with that 100%. I really do. I don't like him at all. I don't like him at all. Someone is paying, they are a secret donor. Oh, I see. So they are getting paid for it. That's my point. So they do get paid, just not by Seth, by somebody that's a secret donor. What have they done for Seth? Besides put out a lot of fucking bullshit out there. Does anybody even realize that it's a cold case? I'm just curious. It's a cold case. I'm sorry, but it is. Alabama one. Do y'all not believe it's a cold case? It's a cold case. Has there been any updates from law enforcement? Anything come out of that camp at all? Not 100%. All right. I feel like it is. I don't think he did it. I don't think he was with him. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say somebody did anything. I don't know. Like, do I wish the best and hope that the child comes back? Yeah. But am I living in reality? Yes. I don't live in conspiracy. I don't live in shoulda. I wish all missing kids would be found, no matter how long it takes. And I get it. I get that you don't ever stop searching for a child. You know, I understand. But at some point, I just don't think so, Sassy. I'm sorry, I don't. And that's not because I like him or anything. It's because I genuinely don't think he did. The one thing that's going to tug on people's pocketbooks and heartstrings is missing children. And I was going to talk about this case way before everybody else started talking about it. I decided I was going to talk about it. But you know, again, there's only so far you can take something without any new updates, without any new information coming out. And that's just how I feel about it. These true crime creators that say they're true crime creators, they speculate. And they put the speculation out there as fact. That's what I have a problem with. And people eat it up and believe it. Because they want the best. They want the fairy tale ending. They want the child to come home. They want the child to be found. Of course, anybody does. So a lot of people are going to believe whatever it is to make them think that this child is going to be found. Does that make it right? To get people's hopes up, or even the family or whoever, just to let them down time after time? I mean, I think it's important to a degree. But when you have creators out here and they've all done it, I don't care what anybody says, they've all done it, putting their theories out here as fact. That's when you're bothering. That's when you're not being honest, and you're misleading the masses. And that's just not right. I'm sorry, it's just not. And you can't make me believe that it is. Because if that was my kid, I would have already snatched half of them up and had them in court. Rightfully so. Because I really have turned it into a shit show. That's made a lot of money. I didn't think anything could get worse in the Summer Wells community, but boy, was I. They said, hold my beer. The Sebastain Rogers community said, hold my beer. And they'll move along to another big case and blow it out of the water and make thousands of dollars on it. And it's just rinse and repeat. But not a damn one of them have found one child or come close. So that should tell you everything. And again, this is my opinion. And nobody has to agree with me. I don't care whether you agree with me or not. I don't. Because you know what? You know why I don't care? because people are allowed their own opinions. People are allowed to feel how they want and think how they want and, judge for themselves. There's a lot of people in these communities, these subscribers that literally hang on creators' words as they are the gospel and the truth, and then turn around and get let down every fucking day because they want to believe the best. They want the best outcome. But it never ends up that way, does it? It just always ends up with empty pocketbooks and broken hearts. And I think that's fucked up. And anybody with some common sense would think that's fucked up too. People, there's a lot of lonely people out here in the world, right? And a lot of times all they have is this app to come to engage with people and feel like they're doing something worthwhile in their life. And that gets taken advantage of a lot. And nobody can say that I'm wrong because I'm not wrong. And again, here they are hanging on the very words that people are saying. Speculation is fact. And then their hearts are broken and their pocketbooks are empty. Hey, Chaco. I mean, I'm not begrudging anybody a living. Make your money how you want to make your money. I don't care. Good night, honey. Love you, mean it. Bombs, Becca. Make your money however you want to make it. I don't care. But this little, what do you call this, y'all? Press release. I can guarantee you that they are not working with any U.S. embassy any fucking where. I don't know that to be true. I have never heard him say that. I need a receipt on that, and I'll wear his ass out. Seth has founded. I don't know if that means funded, you mean? I mean, I don't know that to be true. I'm not saying you're lying. I've never heard that, and I mean, if that's true, then why is somebody talking about that? I'm sure y'all probably did talk about it way back when, right? But I want to know. I want to see where he said that. Has anybody actually heard him say it or see say it? Just curious. Or did a creator say that? I GoFundMe. Okay. I knew it was a typo. I didn't know what typo it was. Listen, I misspell every day, all day, so I get it. He had a GoFundMe by day 3. But has anybody heard him say that he wouldn't go on any channel unless they agreed to run his links? But did anybody hear him say that is what I'm asking. They do, flight nurse, absolutely. And mine just don't know what I'm, that's not what I asked though. I asked, did anybody actually hear that man say that? Not from Seth, so how do you know it's true? That's my whole point. That's my point. That's just, again, speculation. From the creator, right? Okay, Crimson. From the creator, right? But why didn't they put him out on Front Street for that? That would have been the first thing I did. Because having them on their show would make what? Money for them? Yes. Absolutely would. It would get subscribers and everything else, right? So everybody was making money, weren't they? Nobody was going to tell that at first because they were making money hand over fist and getting subs hand over fist. Let's just keep it a buck. If they knew that about him or he said that to them, then somebody should have put that out there on Front Street. But not a one of them did. So that's being complacent, and it don't make it right either. You know what I mean? I mean, genuinely, but that's true. You can't really argue with that because it really is true. Had they said, Seth won't go on my channel because I don't want to run his pay link or his GoFundMe, not a one of them came out with that at all. None of them said it. Because it was going to take money out of their pocket and subs away from them. Okay? Because somebody else was going to have them on their show and they were going to be making all the money. So that's being complacent, and that's you are in the same boat. You listen, you rowing the boat with him. So I don't really want to hear it. I mean, a lot of this stuff really isn't even rocket science. It's not. It's common sense. You know why they were? Because I really thought they were helping a man try to find his son. You just made my whole point for me. Tony Mathis is a pussy. I don't even really know the guy, and I know that. You know, that's sad too. I mean, he is. He is. He's done nothing for anybody's families either, but ruin them. I mean, Caleb Harris's family kicked him to the curb quick and in a hurry. They were the smartest ones out of the bunch. No, I understand, Crimson. I understand. I understand what you mean. I get it. Because you spoke out against him, right? That's why he was doing it. Right. That's my point. You were messing up his money. You see what I mean? It's all about money for them. That's my whole thing. It's a money game. It's not about really the missing child. It's about a money game. I'm sorry, this is how I feel. Because that's what's been shown over and over and over again. I mean, over and over and over. Again and again, running a channel, it takes money. Contrary to popular belief, it really does. It takes money to run a channel. And make your, and again, YouTube's business model is set up for people, for creators to make money. Because YouTube, when you make money, YouTube makes money. Because YouTube takes 30% of what you make on your channel. Okay? They probably didn't, Crimson. They probably didn't. Because they were genuinely worried about their child. Okay? I mean, like, that's what I mean. Like, people like Tony Mathis and Adnight Media and some of these creators, that's what they prey on these missing children's parents and families. And all they want to do is find their kid. And they think any help in the world is better than no help. You know, awareness, if you will. Get his name out there. Maybe, you know, maybe something good will come out of it. I haven't seen one thing come out of good of any of it. But a lot of broken dreams and broken hearts and lawsuits. Frivolous, stupid ass lawsuits. And creators fighting over subscribers and money. That is it. That's all I've seen. Shit. And nobody, I can go back and show you, I can go back and pull live streams and show you that's true. I'm sorry, I just, you know what I mean? All right, Bo, okay. These people, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Absolutely right. I mean, like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's true. I do believe that he cared about his child. I mean, I do, but I think he also loves that money. No, I don't think she is, Crimson, and I don't think she ever has been. It seems like that's what he's turned into, huh, Angelica? Me either, White Nurse, to be fair. Me either. Yeah. I can imagine he does. I mean, I don't really know why, but, you know. I don't know why, but he's no prize, for sure. And, you know, then they dig into his life and the things that he said on this platform, and he absolutely groomed a kid. And whatever, say whatever you want to about it. He did. Katie was awful young, right? So that should really tell you what kind of person he is anyway. You know what I mean? That should have told everybody what kind of person he was, and nobody should have put with that man. But again, his child is missing. So, I mean, people felt sorry for him. But he has done himself no fucking favors on this platform. He's just shown his ass time after time after time after time. Then made a channel. I don't know, man. If it walks like a duck, looks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. I thought she was 14. Either way, it's wrong as fuck. 14, 12, whatever. I don't know what all he said fighting the other guy. I don't know what he said. I don't know what guy you're talking about. He absolutely does. That's a big old man. Well, well, there you go. But, I mean, because we all know who she is, right? He met her when she was 12. But, I mean, like, right, white nurse. Right. Listen, if you're genuinely trying to help a family and you're making money on your channel doing so, and you're genuinely helping them, there's no issue with me there. I mean, I don't really have an issue anyway. I'm just speaking out on the fact that this press release, so they call it, this press release is bullshit. What press? What press? Is this in the mainstream media? No, it's not. It's absolutely not. It's absolutely not. Don't you think they'd be running this throughout every news station in the country? Yes, they would if it was really true. It's not. They're talking about a press release from their fraudulent fucking company. It's not even a company. It's fraudulent as fuck. Most of the people that have touched this case are fraudulent as fuck. And again, they may have started out with the best intentions, but money is the root of all evil, baby, and everybody wants some. And once you get a taste of it, it's hard to not want it. And that's really the truth. I went through that myself, so I really did. So I'm guilty of it myself. But I can guarantee you what I have never done is use a child for money. I've never done that. And I've had my share of fuck-ups left and right and 12 ways from Sunday. And I own that, and I take accountability for that, but I've never done that. I've never done that. I'll talk about another one that does that too, JLR. JLR has put out the biggest crock of shit on this platform and everywhere else since he started. That guy will lie about anything and everything, swear it's the fucking truth. The same guy that made fun of a mass shooting, right? That guy. I have no respect for him at all. They say he's doing better now. He doesn't do that shit. Well, I watched something the other night that was just a load of shit. So, yes, he is. I'm minding my business. How about you? I'm minding my business. They haven't put out anything that's true. I don't know why nobody's really talking about them that much. Makes me want to talk about them, though. It really does. Dog the Bounty Hunter should be ashamed of his old ass. But that guy's got to be 80. Hey, man, what's up? How are you? I'm okay. Doing all right. Taking a break. Talking about some fuckery I saw. And it just infuriated me. He may. Wait, what? About what? Okay. Hey, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I didn't know he had dementia. He is about 80, though, right? You too, sweetie. They rented Dog the Bounty Hunter for it. They rented him. What you mean? You mean they paid him? Do you know that to be true, ma'am? Boy, I'd love to know that. Yeah, I haven't really watched him in a while. Well, I don't know if it's affiliated with him. But at one time he was looking for, he's 72, yeah. He's old. I mean, that's kind of old to be doing some bounty hunting, don't you think? Nothing, baby. I'm just talking about, you think they paid him, Flight Nurse? You think they did? I wonder. Let me tell you why I'm asking you that. Because that makes so much sense to me. That makes so much sense to me. Now that I remember. That I remember. I remember that. Kelly, doesn't that make sense? I mean, that makes so much more sense to me than him just coming out of the woodwork. You know what I mean? Again, he is 72. And again, he is retired. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, though. He's not the young whippersnapper he used to be. And I would love to know. I wonder how I can find that out. No, not the way they help. I wouldn't. No way. You know what? I'm going to look into that. Yeah, Beth passed a few years back. He got married quickly after. I don't watch him. I haven't seen anything he's been on in a long time. Hershey's, a little Halloween candy. It makes me happy. How to Hire Dog the Bounty Hunter. Now, he didn't know their names. And which one did he call Nicholas? He called Seth Sean and Sebastain Nicholas. Yeah, Lord Jesus. And didn't he do that like on TV? Mm-hmm. I saw some at the Walmart. Now, you know what? I saw that in the news. Wasn't that an accident? Yeah. Yeah. You like candy corn? I like candy corn. I don't like the candy corn pumpkins, but I like candy corn. I think that was an accident, though, wasn't it? They haven't arrested him, have they? Yep, Sassy. That's normally the time I get it, but this was on sale for like $5.99. It had Reese's cups, little Hershey's, the milk chocolate things, and Whoppers and Rolos, and that's all. How did they 5150 the stepson? Candy corn is great. Is great. I don't care what anybody says. I can only eat it so much though. I can only eat it so much. I can't just eat it like when I was a kid. I could eat it all the time. I can't do that anymore. I can only eat like a few pieces of it, then I'm done. I wonder why they 5150'd him. Well, shit, he probably did go nuts. I would. I just thought it was an accident though. I did too, Kelly. I do too. Candy corn is like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I loved it when I was a kid. I can't do now and laters. I can't do them. I never liked now and laters, but there was another like thing, kind of like a now and later, that was called Kit something. I agree with you 100%. It's good that he's not forgotten. It's good that they're all not forgotten. But the exploitation is disgusting, and that's right. You've not seen any updates on the case. All articles are from July. For Dog the Bounty Hunter, stepson. I could have sworn they said it was an accident. I mean, in the beginning. Now I don't know. After that, I just saw it on the news. I can't do now and laters, but there was another thing that was kind of like now and laters. I can do Gobstoppers all day. Those used to be my favorite. Hold on. Let me see what that is. Y'all remember Wacky Wafers? They were called Kits. That's what I thought they were called. Kits. Kits. Kits candy. These right here. Those. And the chocolate were my absolute favorite. Those were the only ones I would eat. Is the chocolate ones. These. They're like 5 cents. I like the banana ones too. But yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about. They don't make them anymore. No, they weren't quite as bad. They were kind of like now and laters, but just smaller. And they came in like these little packs that you see, and they had like 5 in a pack. They were like one of my favorites. We could get them at the city pool all the time. But that's what they were like. It was like it was taffy. It was like now and later's. They were little bitty. You remember them, Flight Nurse? Me too. Those were my favorites. That's one of my favorites right there. But I never liked now and later's. I don't know why. I just never did. And those weren't as thick as the now and later's. So you couldn't eat them now and later. You just ate them. They were so good too. And honestly, I think they were 1 cent. They were 1 cent. And you could get like 10 of those. They're so good. They were so good. I swear they were. They don't make them anymore. They discontinued them in the 80s, I think. Gobstoppers should be everybody's jam. But like wacky wafers and all that, man, listen, retro candy is the best candy. Seriously. Bazooka gum is still my favorite bubble gum, no matter what. No matter what. It is still my favorite. They had all kind of good candies. They really did. Y'all remember the wax lips? Y'all probably don't, but I do. Pop Rocks. Bottle caps. Razzles. Man, you can't tell me shit. The Chico Stick, these right here. Yeah, dog. Mary Jane's. Y'all remember Mary Jane? Yeah, they had wax lips. Let me show you. It's crazy. You could these. They also had wax bottles too. These, check these out. Oh, check these out. This was the shit right here. These little things right here. Yeah. And then the lips, that's them right there. That was him. It sure was. That was so funny. You can eat it too. You can eat them too. But the little soda cans, y'all, the little wax sodas, they had like, hold on. Where are they? The ring pops. Oh, man. Let's see. Pop Rocks came out in 75. I remember we would put Pop Rocks in our mouth and then drink Coke. We also used to put peanuts in our Coke too. Bubblicious, bottle caps, gobstoppers. Man, that's a shit. Dynamits! Dang. I had cool stuff way back in the day they did. Way back in the day they did. Clark bars. I remember the Zag Nuts. Bitto Honey. You can get a lot of this stuff at Chiclets were the bomb. You can get a lot of this stuff at Cracker Barrel. I say we discontinued. Let's say we discontinued once from the 70s. Space Dust. I remember Space Dust. Let's see. I don't think I've ever had the dots. I don't think I ever had those. Or the Chuckles. Volcano Rocks. I remember those. Max Headroom. Ouch. Crazy. I remember that Space Dust. I really do. Let's see. Pixie sticks are still the best ever. I love these little sticks right here. Pop Rocks were the bomb. Fun Dip. All this old crap. I never had a Charleston Chew. I don't know what those were. I never had a Slowpoke either. Those are the Ludens are still my favorite cough drops. Hubba Bubba. I don't like snow caps. I remember all that shit. Hey Dolores. Hey Dolores, how you been? I don't have a clue. The candy necklaces, yes. Uh-huh. I was about to say the candy cigarettes. You can absolutely. I never had clove gum. Never heard of that. Fun Dip is still out now. Well, it's good to see you, Dolores, honey. Hey, Lizzie. I want to see if y'all remember these. Let me see if y'all remember these. Let's see. Where were they? These. Let me see. These right here. No. of these. Hold on. You can buy these at the store. These pretend high heels. Remember those? I had that Barbie thingy. I had that. Oh, look, that's my last name. Let's see if we can find them. They were so fun. They were so fucking fun. I remember. Y'all remember the Wish book? I remember the Wish book. I remember Skipper. Oh my God. Oh my God. Miss Beasley. Y'all know I still have a Miss Beasley in its box. I have an original one from way back when. I know it. I know it's worth a fortune. I still have one in a box. I carried this doll everywhere. Everywhere. I loved her so much. I still love her so much. Oh, man. Yeah. I carried her everywhere. She talked and everything. Oh my gosh, there's a Christmas ornament. Oh man. I never liked the reborn babies. Sorry, not sorry. Miss Beasley. And there's the box. Oh, I love her so much. Yeah, Sears. Yeah. Lunchables are still good. Me too. That's exactly what I did too. Man, you couldn't get, when that came in the mail, you couldn't get that thing out of my hand. You couldn't get it out of my hand. I carried that thing everywhere. Mama, look. Mama, look. Mama, mama, mama. Man, those were the days. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I can find my little shoes that I had that I wore all the time. I bet you can't find them. Nobody had a pair of these like I did. I was the only one in town that had a pair of them. Let's see if I can find them. I'm gonna try to find them. I had jelly shoes in the 80s, but I had cool ones. I didn't have the generic ones like everybody else had. My mama got me some cool ones, man. And I wish I could find them. I'm going to try to find them. I had a metallic blue pair, like a navy metallic blue, and I freaking loved them. And I wore them slapped to death. I'm gonna try to find them. I don't even know who made them, but I remember them because nobody had a pair of them like it in town. I was the only one that had a pair. I don't know where she found them, but I wore those things to death. And all my friends wanted to borrow them, and she wouldn't let anybody borrow them. I used to let all my friends borrow my clothes, and then I had to go around to their house and get them back because my mom would raise hell. She would just raise all mortar hell on me. She would. Hey, Rocky, I don't like them either. Oh, really? I haven't seen those. She made you get clear. I didn't ever have any clear ones. There was level to them. There was levels to them. You're exactly right. Let me see if I can find them. I don't think I've ever seen a pair of them since either, honestly. I wish my mama was alive. I would ask her where she got them. I think she went to somewhere like Macon or Atlanta shopping and got me a pair. Man, I loved them, for real. I absolutely loved them too. They were kind of like, no, they weren't like that. Were they like that? No. That's not what they were. And I kept those shoes forever too. Forever. And my mama wouldn't let anybody wear them. They were so cool too. I still don't see them. I wouldn't wear like just any kind either. They had to be like real ones. I wouldn't wear the. But I also had a job. I didn't like the generic ones that everybody wore that all looked the same, you know. I wanted different ones. I wanted cool ones. And they hurt my feet. I don't see them anywhere. I'm so upset about that. Where could they be? Had I known that they were coming back in style, boy, I would have kept all my stuff. They were kind of like this. No, they weren't. Were they? They weren't like that. Hold on. I can't believe I can't find these shoes. But they were so different. They were almost like flats, but they had this little bitty heel on them. Little bitty. But they were almost like flats, but it was kind of like a wedge. Hold on. Let's see if I can find them. And they had a closed toe. They were so cool. And I can't find them for shit. I can't find them for shit. I wore them damn near every day, I swear. They were the prettiest color of blue. And I said, I want a car of that color. One day I'm going to have a car of that color. I never have had a car of that color. It's like a midnight blue with flecks in it. Oh, I'm just being stupid. Oh, wait. Wait. I wonder if that's him. That's close. That's close. There they are. That's close. Hold on, let me show you. No, that's not him. And that's kind of close, though. That's kind of close. I think there's a picture of me somewhere wearing them. They were kind of like this. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. Never mind. I don't find them. They were kind of like this. But they had like, no, that's not them. Never mind, carry on. I can't find them. I can't believe I can't find them. They got thousands of jelly shoes. I never thought those things would be popular ever again. I really didn't. I never thought anybody would wear those things again. I had a little bitty foot too. I had a size 6. I know I wasn't showing anything. I was trying to find them. That's what these were. These were a step in, a slip on, right? And they didn't have like a strap or anything. And yeah, I never wore those. I didn't wear that's why I was talking about the generic ones. I never wore those. My dad did. I never did. Yeah, they came out. These weren't sandals. They were like I said, did they have a closed toe? Yeah, these were closed toe. They were so cool. I don't know where I can't find them. I put every description in there that I could. Let's see. What year was that? Let me see if I can find them. We're going to find them. They had this little bitty wedge heel on them. They were the coolest shit ever. I just can't believe it. Out of all these ugly ass shoes. Oh no, get that out. What happened? I'll never be able to find them. Alright, y'all help me find them. I don't think we'll ever find them. Yeah, I get messages, or you can email me at bombshellreloaded@gmail.com. I don't see them. Nowhere. Like, nowhere. I don't even see metallic blue anywhere, like metallic. Let's try metallic navy. Nope. What the fuck is it? I had a pair of those. I had a pair of espadrilles in every damn color. Every damn color I had. Wait. No, those damn sure ain't it. Never mind. Hold on. I had this pretty green pair I loved. Y'all remember espadrilles? The wedge espadrille. They had a wedge heel. Remember? You could get them like every color. Those were slip-ons too. They got popular back then too. Mm-hmm. Like these. These are the kind I had. In every damn color. Like this. That's what kind I had. Every damn color. I wore a lot of navy blue back then, and blue and stuff, because our football team that was our school colors. Let's see what this is. God, those are ugly. Those are ugly too. I had the coolest pair of red boots that were in the 80s, and I was the only one in school that had a pair. They were so cool. I had a pair of those in pink. Let's see these. Never wore anything like that. I couldn't walk in them, I'm pretty sure. Never wore anything like that. I did wear boots, but not like that. I damn sure never wore those. I did have a pair of those. I still have a pair of those. Let's go here. This is when I was in high school. I never remember those. I remember those fucking boots, though. I never wore high heels or boots like that. Too funny. Oh, shit. Let's see. Let's see. I had a pair of red Reeboks. That's when LA Gear was cool. I don't remember any of these shoes. I remember those Asics. I wore Tree Torns. Let's see. Penny loafers. Shit. You couldn't tell me shit about it. Hush puppies. I said what we wore in the 80s. What did we wear in the 80s? What did we wear in the 80s? I never wore that shit. Right there. I never wore that shit. I didn't wear jeans like that. I did wear a lot of a spree. Y'all remember a spree? Like Denise Huxtable. I wore a lot of a spree. I showed up did. Let's see if we can find some. I don't care. I never wore any of this shit. I did have some pants like that. I never had that. Let's see. Hold on. Here we go. We had some crazy sweaters back then. That's when it was a sweater thing. Was all the rage. Let's see. Here we go. All the rage, y'all. All the rage. All the rage. All the shit. Had some wild ass clothes. But back then, that's what was cool, you know. Let's see. Sweaters. Spiegel had sweaters. Spiegel. That's where I got all my sweaters. For Christmas, that's where I would get my clothes from. The sweaters that I had were from Spiegel. It had some pretty ass sweaters. I don't remember any of this crap. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm looking at that. Good night, honey. I never wore hammer pants. I remember duck shoes. I still have a pair of duck shoes. I do too. I do too. I never had any tied or anything. I did, Dolores, and I couldn't find them. My mama never made me get clear ones. Why do I need a new keyboard? Let's see. Sweaters in the 80s had freaking shoulder pads. Oh man, I remember these. Hold on, let me show you. Polo was really popular back then too. Everybody had to have a wool sweater. You were really something if you had those. Liz wear. And you would wear the sweater, y'all, and then you would wear a shirt underneath it and have it sticking out of the bottom. Swear. Mm-hmm. You would. I think they do that now. They had to be oversized too. Yeah. I had some ugly ass sweaters. Looking at them now, they were ugly as fuck. Liz Claiborne was all the rage too. Boy, you thought you were somebody if you had one of those. Argyle sweaters are what they were called. They were so pretty. Everybody had to have those too. And then you got shoes called Sebagos. Does anybody remember Sebagos? They still make. They call them Sperry's now, but they were Sebagos. Boat shoes, right? I had one. I had green ones. I had blue ones. Yeah, man. That's where it was at. Shit, I'm showing my age for real. Listen. I don't know if I spelled that right. I did. Look at there. Like all these fucking ugly ass sweaters. But they were kind of like, I wouldn't wear any of this. I never wore any like this. What are these called? What were these called? Oh, Lord. No, man. I just want to look at the damn... Fuck me. Let's see. Yeah, I have some of those. Let's see. No. Like, for real? Let's see what they got on Pinterest. Here we go. I didn't wear any of these either. Some, maybe like that. No, I never wore this shit. I don't remember any of this. That I remember. Those I remember. Those I remember. I don't remember some of these. I don't remember these. Most of the sweaters were like oversized. Well, those, none of those. Let's see. Esprit had pretty sweaters by then. I think it's even come back. I think it's come back or something. But that, they had like crazy sweaters. I had that sweater. I had that shirt. Crazy, what I remember. And it was expensive as shit. I remember that. I remember my mama like, hell no. I'm not, and back then, like, it would be like $80, $100, you know? And my mom was like, no. But then I would get it for Christmas. I would be showing her shit in July and stuff. I want this. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Back in the day. What should what bathing suits look like in the 80s? Ocean Pacific was really big then too. Let's see. Let's see. I don't remember any of these bathing suits. Let's try these. They were all high cut too. There was no Victoria's Secret back then. Body Glove. I remember Body Glove. I remember Body Glove. I remember those. I had one like that. It was pink and green. I remember those. I remember those. There was I don't remember some of these. The fuck? I'm trying to think what brands there was. I don't remember these. Oh, I remember. I think that's what it was called, Little Dipper. Those, I remember those. Damn near everybody had that. I don't see any. Body Glove was a big thing though. Ocean, let's see. Panama Jack, all that. I don't see any shit. Oh well. Oh Lord. What was that lady's name? Supermodels. I remember all these chicks. Cindy Crawford was still the prettiest one ever. Damn near ever. Christy Brinkley. Naomi Campbell. Brooke Shields. I remember Brooke Shields. Damn, Brooke Shields. Shit. How old is she? What you mean? What? What? She struck one of my videos on Rumble. I just seen them now. What happened? It just happened? We're on Rumble? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me go all the way up. Hey, Bomb, looks like Amber has turned on Flava. She was having a hissy fit in Flava's chat saying she was going to delete her channels. Again? Looks like Flava's fight with Amber over someone blocking her in her chat. Oh, really? Who's crying? No. What? No, I did not see it. Where is it? Yeah, that's so funny. Get up into a nicer person, huh? She struck one of my channels. I mean, she struck one of my videos on Rumble. So that's the only, she better delete him because I'm about to take her ass out. I mean, I was just getting ready to get off here and start doing all that shit. Let's see. The Bum. The Bum. Fallout? Are they still fighting or not? Shut up, Bum. You're crushing on Cindy Crawford. So? What you gonna do about it? What y'all gonna do about it? Don't make me come to Rumble and start dragging your fucking asses. What? Hold on. Oh, God, that's funny to me. Oh, well. That makes me laugh. All of them? That bitch is so stupid. She's so dramatic. Because somebody blocked her? I'm over here looking at them. They're going, shut up, I'm sure you're crushing on Cindy Crawford. Hell yeah, who don't? And stupid motherfuckers. So why y'all watching me? Skanks. Oh, well, I don't know what she's gonna do. All because she got blocked, huh? Because she got blocked? I mean, she acts like everybody likes her. I'm dead. Who blocked her? Fucking stupid bitch. I did not see the fallout. I don't even watch them. Amber, I don't care if she's off this platform or not. She got it coming for her. She's got it coming. Don't you worry about that. She's got it coming. I ain't forgot. I'm just doing other shit. Flavor tried talking to her and telling her it was a mistake. It wasn't a fucking mistake. It depends on who did it. Who did it? It wasn't a fucking mistake. She got deleted. She got blocked or just her comment deleted. Fucking funny. That's stand that bitch. Wait, who said she did it? She is. She's still beautiful. I haven't seen her daughter in a long time. Why is Flavor sucking up to her like that? The fuck? Amber, it was just a mistake. Don't go. Do what? She just said it wasn't a mistake. She said she unblocked her, but she was mad. I know damn good well it wasn't a mistake. Sit over there and lie like you want to. I'm surprised somebody don't block her every time she goes in there. I mean, seriously. Just because Flavor sucks your fucking taint don't mean everybody sucks your fucking taint, bitch. Trust and believe. Most of us know that you're a fucking demon. Most of us know that you a shapeshifter. I mean, God, I got jokes for days. It never gets old. It'll never get old. Ever. Not ever. She's a shapeshifter. Have y'all ever watched that show called Grimm? That's who, she's one of those fucking demons in that fucking show. You look at her and then all of a sudden she looks like a fucking monster. That's fucking Amber. And then she turns back into her normal self. She's a shapeshifter. I've never seen that show, and it came on the other night, so I was sitting there watching it, and I said, damn, there's Amber. You know what Grimm is? Okay. I just want to make sure somebody knew what Grimm was. I just watched one where this animal was like, these people were shape-shifting. They were killing people. And I was like, there's Amber every day on Grimm, right there. Fucking Grimmy McGrimm. All right, y'all, I'm getting off here. I'm going to go finish painting this dresser. And laugh my ass off. Why is Flavor even sucking up to her like that? It was a mistake. Come back. Amber. No. How dare you? How dare you block me? How dare you? Now she's going to start taking a bunch of headless pictures and share them out to everybody. With the waist trainer. She needs to get a waist trainer for that fucking forehead, motherfucker. That's what you fucking need, bitch, is a waist trainer for that fucking, a head trainer, if you will. Okay? The fuck? Man, fucking shit, man. That forehead gets bigger. Listen, she's always talking about somebody camming up. When's the last time that bitch cammed up from head to fucking toe, including her fucking head? When's the last time that happened? Never. Fucking never. Why you bullshitting? The fuck? Shit. Amber got a wolf hanging out of her crotch, throwing up gang signs, but she's going to talk about everybody else. The fuck? I can't stand that bitch. Sitting over here acting like she has never done nothing to anybody, right? Like she's some kind of moral compass following me around this platform. She's not going to stop until I'm off all platforms. Bitch, sit the fuck down if you can. You need to go find a double fucking chair, bitch. Anyway, let me get off here before I start dragging that hoe. All right, peace, love, and hair grease. I'll see you later. Shapeshifter.